Hello, YouTube. I'm General Lee. This is General Charlotte.
General Charlotte, at your service.
Unfortunately, Ian's not here right now. He's taking care of some important things. Today, we have a unique question. And apparently, someone in Ukraine went to a country called Canada. Can you believe it? They actually went to Canada and told them that they wanted us to pay for their war in Ukraine. Can you believe that? They actually wanted us to pay for their war in Ukraine. Isn't that horrible, Mom?
That is horrible.
Yeah, but here's the truth. We're not going to pay for anything for Ukraine.
Absolutely nothing for Ukraine.
Say we're not going to pay.
We are not going to pay for anything in regards to a war in Ukraine.
And we're also not going to pay for anything for Ukraine. So if they have bills, and they need to pay their own bills, okay? Ukraine, Zelensky, your people have to pay your own bills. We're not going to pay them for you. Now, supposedly you have money, so I suggest you use your own money and go pay your own bills.
Absolutely. It is not our responsibility. Absolutely, we are not responsible for any bills incurred by the area called Ukraine.
Now, Mr. Zelensky, may I highly recommend you stop committing perjury and pay your own bills. You want to start wars, pay your own bills for your own wars. No one else is going to pay your bills. If you have a bill, pay it yourself. We're not going to.
Absolutely. We did not ever make any promises in any regards to pay for a war. We believe that people should be grown-ups and they should sit down at a table, some coffee, maybe some cookies, and sit down and work things out like grown-ups. That doesn't kill anybody. It doesn't hurt anybody. And it's about learning to communicate. And unfortunately, Mr. Zelensky doesn't know how to communicate, at least not effectually, and we are not going to pay for any mythical pretend war when we don't have to. This is ridiculous. Our government may believe in these things. I don't know. I hope not. But we believe that if there's a problem, you talk to the government of the country and you work things out like grown-ups. It's how we teach our children to learn to communicate, to learn to work things out, to learn to find a better agreement, to find a peaceful agreement. If we can't teach our children this, how can countries learn to do the right thing?
Well, to the wonderful people at the Canadian courts, we are not going to pay any bills, anything for Mr. Zelensky or his so-called Ukraine. If he has a bill, may I suggest, since I've been told by my government in the United States government that he has plenty of money, why doesn't he just go pay his own bills? He supposedly has money, according to the United States government, according to NATO, according to the EU, according to the UN, he has money. So, if he has his own money, his country has their own money, why doesn't he just go pay his own bills? That is the question before us today.
Yes.
And I highly suggest that any company that's dealing with Ukraine as a customer send their bills to Ukraine. They are responsible for their own bills. They are responsible for their own bills they incur, and they're responsible for their own expenses. We are not, and we're not going to be. I hope this answers your question, Canada courts, and I hope that you will appropriately tell those in Ukraine and those who are visiting from Ukraine to Canada that they will have to pay their own bills, please.
Thank you very much. And I totally agree with what Lee said. If you're going to go to war, make sure you have your war chest all nicely funded. And that way you're not taking advantage of other people who need that money for basic running of the government, medical for their people, education, the things that a government should do instead of just saying, oh, well, we want more money. That's not how you run a government, and certainly not how you run a war. Thank you.
Well, this is General Lee, General Charlotte.
And this is General Charlotte and General Lee.
And of course, General Ian, unfortunately, is unavailable today due to circumstances beyond my control.
Absolutely.
So, with that, the answer is no. We are not going to pay any of the bills, any of the fees, any of the expenses for Mr. Zelensky or any of his Ukrainians or anything else they want. The answer is no. They are not getting freebies from our country. We are not going to give them freebies from our companies. We are not going to support Ukraine in any way, shape, or form. If Mr. Zelensky has a bill, let him pay his own bill. We are not here to pay for his nonsense. He is here to pay his own bills. And I am not going to pay his bills for him for any reason. Good day.
But thank you for the question. We appreciate it.
We hope this answers your question, Canada, and I hope all other countries that may have this similar question, if they have a problem with Mr. Zelensky, I suggest him and his Ukrainians work off their debt or pay their debt. As we keep being told, they have money. They can pay it. We're not going to pay any of their bills, their war, their weapons that they want. They have to pay for those themselves. We're not donating anything. We're not going to give them anything. And they have no trust to the best of my knowledge. I've been asked about that too. To the best of my knowledge and best of information I could find, Mr. Zelensky and the Ukrainians have no trust over anyone. So I hope this helps all the courts, all the students, and all the judges. If Mr. Zelensky has a bill, I've been told he has money to pay his own bill. Let him pay his own bill. And my mom, my brother, and I are not going to pay his bills for him. His request for us to take care of any bills for him or expenses for him has been repeatedly denied. And we are retaining to the denying any of his requests for funds. We are denying any of his requests to pay any of his bills. And we will not pay any of his bills at all. He has a bill. He has an expense. He has a debt. Let him pay his own. He has, as I keep being told, he has his own money. So that's his debt to pay. And he needs to get with his creditors and work out his problems.
But thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you today, and we hope that this matter will be settled toot sweet. Thank you very much. Have a nice
I hope
day.
this answers your question, Canada.
Absolutely, Canada. If you have any other questions, please contact us. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Over and out.
Over and out.